Hey everybody, welcome to the Falcon one-shot. Today we're going to be taking a look at Scraps, which should be hitting early access on Steam on July 7th if I have my date here correct. The description below should have a link to the game page itself if you want to, read over the finer details of the game, the exact date it comes out, the price, etc., etc. Anyway, you're probably wondering, what is Scraps, Falcon? Well, Scraps is very much your vehicular combat arena deathmatch type of game. You essentially go through maps, you want to defeat your opponents, by breaking them into little pieces, and then you collect those pieces to actually collect scrap, which is then used for yourself to actually fix up your vehicle, add additional parts on the fly as you continue on this deathmatch in the game. And if what I just mentioned sounds very much like Robocraft, then you would be correct. However, in the defense of Scraps, the game itself, is that the game has been in development for probably two years and a half. The developer actually waited a bit longer to actually release it for early access because he wanted to have like a really pretty decent base before it went forward. This obviously is more of a multiplayer-oriented type of game. The game isn't really out just yet, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to find anybody in multiplayer access just now. So unfortunately, much like everything I do in my life, I do have to play by myself because apparently I have no friends, and that's the sad truth. Now, let's go into doing a new vehicle here. I'm going to load up my pre-save vehicle that I actually created myself, which, by the way, it took me like 1,000 hours at MS Paint. You know, not literally, but figuratively, to make, because I'm really terrible when it comes to creativity. So I will show you my end-all product, but I want to give you a little bit of a taste as to what the building mechanic actually looks like here. So let's go with the medium chassis, medium body, medium structure, whatever, frame. And over here, you're going to get this over here. Now, this is actually relatively easy. It does work a lot like Legos, essentially. All these little yellow spots are the things that you can actually attach to this location here. So we have our medium guy here. This will tell you how much scrap you have available to actually use in terms of picking up items and sticking to this vehicle. It'll tell you the mass, the engine power, the power going in, the power being opt out, cooling, max heat, things that you have to really be focused on because you can't necessarily just load this guy up with a bunch of weapons and expect to kick ass because you have to take into account your engine power, how much power you're actually outputting, and the heating issue, etc., etc. But really quickly, let's actually do something small here. Medium cockpit. Let's place this bad boy, like, I don't know, somewhere over here. Obviously, if your cockpit goes down, it is indeed game over. You do blow up. You could lose engines, you could lose weapons, coolants, etc. But if the moment this goes down, it is game over. So you definitely want to have some defense for your vehicle over here. Now, in terms of defense, we could actually go ahead and put some light armor around it to kind of defend it a little bit. So you could do that. And why stop there? You could go ahead and stack more of these bad boys together if you want to have a little bit of an extra type of defense for your cockpit. And that will definitely do that. You could even keep going forward and forward. You get the drift, right? But essentially, you want to keep this guy safe. That probably will not be what I'm going to actually go with here, but I'm just giving you an idea. And over here, you could actually put some blocks. A lot of these have different type of abilities and different mass and scrap costs as well, and actually hit points. You could actually use these as a way to either elevate cockpits, elevate engines. Basically, it's going to be your building block for the vehicle in case you're trying to make something fancy over here. If you don't want to overheat and not be able to shoot for a while, you're going to definitely want to invest in some small heat sinks and some large heat sinks. I should mention, by the way, if you're seeing this kind of really barren of items, this is actually gets unlocked the more you level up, the more matches you win, the more experience you collect. So right now, because I really haven't made much progress, this is the only things available to me right now. But these will actually expand by a lot whenever you start leveling up and open up more of the items that you can actually choose here. The containers will actually help you in terms of collecting more scrap in an actual combat situation. So you definitely want to have a few of these bad boys over here because if you want to collect more than the scrap that the enemies are outputting, that you're actually destroying and wrecking, you're going to have a few of these over here to actually collect your rewards. Power is going to be for the generator itself. Pretty self-explanatory. And you have your weapons over here as well. You can attach these guys anywhere you want. What's really cool about the weapon system, let me show this off really quickly. If you attach this over here, right? You saw this here, right? This will tell you exactly where the axis of the shot actually takes place. So as you can see right now, we have full complete view of our shot, right? So remember when we had this on top over here, it showed you like the wider range that it actually could attack. Check it out now. As you can see, medium cannon cannot fire, must be able to shoot straight ahead. And what's really cool about this, if you put up a block over here, for instance, let's see if this works out. Here we go, that's what I wanted to show off. I can still shoot it now, but as you can see, the bottom portion of it is actually still blocked off by my vehicle. Now, what's cool about it is that you're not going to shoot your own vehicle. The AI for the guns will actually be smart enough to recognize that you don't want to shoot yourself, so it's not going to shoot low. It's just going to shoot halfway and above, so you don't actually hurt yourself. And I thought that was really, really interesting about the game itself. Anyway, we've talked long enough about the building mechanics over here. Let's actually load something that I've created myself Let's go and actually load up Falcon's vehicle over here. Load this bad boy up. And this is my concoction over here. It's, relatively fast. A lot of firepower. I can't really take too much damage, but I hit like a ton of bricks, and I like it. So this is going to be my bad boy over here. Let's go ahead and choose this guy here. I don't expect to actually beat one of these missions completely, because I think the battle time is going to be like 30 minutes if you want to stay to the end. But again, oh good god, we already spawned next to some dude. Hey, dude, relax, relax. No, stop it right now. You piece of shit, you. Alrighty, so right now I want to show off how you shoot stuff. And how this is going to work out, as you can see, take a look at my heating thing over here on the side. I'm sorry, I'm over here freaking out with this guy just attacking me right off the bat. Alright, so that guy's over here just flipping around. Now, I can't shoot behind me. I have no guns that can shoot behind me. So your weapons will not rotate behind to actually shoot people. You have to kind of rotate yourself around. So what's really cool about this is that if you put weapons behind you or to the side, you will be able to run next to an enemy and still cause some damage. That's a scrap right here, by the way. Let's collect that really quickly. And we got a little bit of scrap right there, 1993. We could use these scraps, by the way, as a way to heal yourself up as we run along here. I'm going to be a scumbag and just attack these guys as they're throwing down over here, because that's what I do. Alrighty. Yeah, oh, you guys have no weapons now. Oh, that one still does, as a matter of fact. So I'm overheating, though. So again, using your weapons up that way will overheat you. That's the reason why you want the heat sinks and the coolants as well. Now, what I like to do is if you hit tab, you will be able to switch between weapons that you kind of want to use. So, for instance, it's not tab, is it? It's Q. There we go. So if I just want to shoot with my machine guns, there you go. If I want to switch over to just my cannons, hit Q again. That's still not the machine gun Falcon. There you go. Here's the cannons. Right? Oh, these guys booked it. They went back to heal. The scumbags. Alrighty, I'm going to run over here and pick up these scraps, though. I don't necessarily want to leave. I'm still down to fight a bit more. Listen to this guy. Apparently he's good now. Get good, dog. Alright, here we go. I'm going to probably get wrecked by these guys because they went back to heal, and I already took some damage myself. So let's see if we can actually pull this off, but I really doubt it. I want to get those weapons first offline, maybe even that engine. Let's see here. Okay, relatively alright. I mean, we fucked that guy up pretty well, I would say. Now we have their friend over here. Okay, this guy's got no weapons left. Oh, nice. No, no, get out of here. Hey, get out of here. You're just stuck on me. Dog. You don't understand. This guy's over here just taking pot shots at me because he just refused to move. Yeah, go after him. That's fine. Oh, I was going to pick up that scrap, though. Alrighty, whatever. I'll pick up this scrap over here. I feel like it's about time we probably go back and heal up a little bit. And by the way, you can tell when you're charged up and ready to go back by that little left bar right there. We're up to 4358 in scrap. I think that's more than enough to go back and heal up a little bit here and continue this fight. I do want to... Oh, you are the scum of the world. Alrighty. That's how we're gonna play it, right? So we lost all of our scrap here. Because you scumbag, decided to destroy me when I was trying to run away. What happened to honor in duels? I just wanted to go back and heal. Alright, at this point, I'm done messing around. Okay, well, I'm apparently not done overheating, though. It's gonna be a constant problem. Let me pick up the scrap over here. You're just not gonna leave me alone, are you? I need some side weapons. These front weapons alone aren't not going to cut it for me. Let's just book it here for a while. Let them fight it out. I'll come back over here like a vulture and just finish them off. Because I'm okay with taking the scummy route. I'm okay with that. I just don't like it when they do it to me. But I'm perfectly fine just being a dick. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Fight it out. Fight it out. Let's get those weapons offline if we can. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. Ha ha! Oh, I got the person who took me out, too. Oh, you're coming back to heal, huh? Are you coming back to heal, though? Oh, I got him before he booked it. Yeah, alrighty. So I'm going to evacuate really quickly and come back over here and show off. So this is going to be going on as the fight goes on. You could come back, all the scrap that you've picked up, you could come back in here and just heal yourself up. You could do a heal everything. It'll tell you exactly how much it's going to cost you to heal everything available. We have 300 or 3,227. It's going to cost us 945 to repair all, which we will. And then, as you can see, though, if you have lost a major part, like say for instance they shot down my cannon, I can repair my damage, but I can't, it's not going to instantly put back the cannon that you lost. So here is where on the fly, you could be like, you know what, this isn't working for me, I need a side weapon. So I can come over here and be like, hey, let's go into weapons, and let's just get a medium submachine gun. Oh, I can't use this medium submachine gun. We need the small ones for this one, huh? So I could go into small machine gun and be like, hey, you know what, I need some weapons for the sides because they are attacking me from the sides quite a bit. And boom, there you go. We have some weapons on the side. However, is this going to work out for us? The max heat is 270, so it went down a little bit, so I can't really I shoot for too long. But my power in is still a lot better than my power out, so that could still work out for us for sure. And I could just go back to the field now and actually get into another fight. But instead of doing that, I want to show off some of the other maps and another vehicle as well. So let's just go ahead and just redeploy. And we're going to exit out of here, this fight here really soon. Alrighty, this is the first vehicle I created, and it looks cool and everything, right? Look how fucking slow this thing is. My max speed is around 50 if I'm correct here. I have a lot of firepower behind me and in front of me, but I am slow as molasses. Are my turns good at least? Yeah, I could turn really good on the fly, but this is like a vehicle that needs a lot of work, especially more engines so we could actually speed up a little bit here. But yeah, I am the slowest dude of all time, and the problem is too, as you can see, my cockpit is completely unavoided to any sort of damage whatsoever. So if I could just hit this guy though, maybe we could have some success here, but I really doubt it. I'm over here overhearing already. Get out of here! Get out of here! Oh, I could actually, yeah, it's fine. Get behind me, I still have cannons back there too. But yeah, my chassis, or my cockpit anyway, is completely wide open, so yeah. Not too much in terms of defense here. That's the reason why I wanted to show off the fact that not every single car is going to actually be really useful. Sometimes, you know, even if you go for like full-on assault, it's probably not going to be the best thing for you because you have no way to defend your actual cockpit. Although, because I am fighting an easy AI, it is actually looking pretty possible I might win this. As a matter of fact, I took out all their weapons, so now I'm going to use my cannons for my backside, and hopefully just wreck this dude completely. Yeah, I did. Mind you, easy AI, that's the only reason that happened. But this is a Dust Bowl map over here too, which is a different one. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up right here, guys. I wanted to just show off scraps for you. Fun little game. If you're interested in it, check it out in the description below. It should be coming out on July 7th. And definitely a fun little game, but definitely something you want to play in multiplayer to have the most fun with. I will catch you next time.